sorceress. What does this mean?
It is as if Skeletor has discovered some way of channeling the natural mystic powers of planet Eternia to himself.
How is it possible?
I do not know, He-Man, but you must discover how he is doing this and stop it immediately. Skeletor is more powerful now than he's ever been. If Grayskull falls, the Orb of the Elders and all the power of Grayskull will be his. Skeletor will be unstoppable, and all of Eternia will be his.
Don't worry, I won't fail you.
Hey guys, this is Captain Frugal reporting for duty, and today I want to talk about something I've seen on CBR.com as well as a couple other sources. Not always what I consider the most reliable or straight up and even sources, but anyway, I don't do these videos very often. I only do them when I feel that I have a connection with them, something I really want to say. And just before you start and throw that thumbs down because you didn't watch or you think it's great, I'm trying to be an impartial, not picking sides of good or bad necessarily, just calling it as what I feel. And this article says, Masters of the Universe is about to become the ultimate evil Lyn story, Kevin Smith says. And here's the problem. If you recall, Kevin Smith recently said the next part, the next segment, the next 5 episodes of the first season, if you will, was going to be more He-Man than you can handle, right? But now we're starting to get, once again, that bait and switch Kevin Smith line. And now there's some good and bad here. Now, so just hear me out. This article is by Keegan whatever. Sorry, I butchered your name. It says, Masters Universe Revelation showrunner Kevin Smith says part 2 of the animated series first season focuses heavily on Evil Lyn. And by the way, if you don't mind, hit that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to help out this channel. We greatly could use it. The analytics don't always favor this channel very much, and we could use all the support that we could get. So anyway, warning, the following contains spoilers for the first 5 episodes. Not really. Masters Universe Revelation, now streaming on Netflix. It does a little bit for the first season spoilers, but it doesn't spoil the next one. It says, Masters of the Universe Revelation showrunner Kevin Smith revealed in a new Q&A about the next series that the second half of season 1 will reveal a lot more. Are you ready? Are we ready for it? Remember what he said before. We're going to get more He-Man, but he said in this case, we're going to get a lot more of Evil Lyn. Yeah, so we're going to see that, get more Evil Lyn. Now, here's the thing. I don't exactly mind that because, they developed the Evil Lyn character. They made her very interesting in that first arc where she sided with the good guys, if you will. But then at the very end, spoiler alert, don't get mad. It's not my fault if you didn't watch it yet. Okay? She went back to Skeletor. But the thing is, did she really? And that's going to be an interesting thing. And if she did, we're going to see maybe why she did that. I'm very interested to see that. They made that character more interesting. Now, yes, I want the series to be more about He-Man, but this does tend to seem like another bait and switch attempt number 2, because if we look, the first part of it, the first arc of the first season was supposedly about He-Man. It was very little He-Man, much more about Teela. Now, this one looks like it's going to be more about Evil Lyn. And I mentioned this in another video. The previous He-Man shows were He-Man and the Masters of the Universe in most areas. Whereas this one was just Masters of the Universe. So to give it more liberty, more sway when they're allowed to play with the other characters, more and do less spotlight on He-Man, because they called it Masters of the Universe, not He-Man in the Masters Universe. Now granted, I understand the core audience in general probably wants more He-Man, with a little, maybe variance there. Anyway, the article says Evil Lyn is absolutely one of my favorite characters, not just because Lena Headey gives it what I feel is like an award-winning performance, bringing this character into life, but also because we mirror Teela's journey with Evil Lyn's journey as well. Once again, this is one of those where I'm going to write a slanted article. I don't care how much this person gushes. We don't care about how much you gush about that. We care about what's going to happen there. So here's the thing. I think, it was probably what we're going to get. Honestly, it seems like there's a little bit of an agenda in this series, to spotlight more of the women characters, which once again, I think is fine. I think Teela and Evil Lyn are great characters. I give it more leeway once again because it is Masters of the Universe, not He-Man in the Masters Universe. But what I don't like is how they showed it. They advertised it as He-Man. They, when they started getting a little word that wasn't, they defended it and, pushed it, it's all He-Man. They really lied to us. And when they do that, how much can you really trust creators, crew there when they're marketing in that way? Now, Evil Lyn, was always subservient to Skeletor in the series, so it's going to be interesting to see if she pulls away from him more again and what she can do. So that's what it was sort of saddening to see her go right back in a line with him. But once again, that could be just one of those little things to do a spin where she could turn on him last second. I'm hoping that even though, they make this the next segment of getting Prince Adam back, getting He-Man back, maybe not have him been killed, maybe have him just been injured. We don't know what's going on. I hope he's just injured. They get away and they have to get the sword back and, all that fun stuff. But, the way it's going, the animation's been great. The voiceovers have been very good. I don't like all of them as much as I have some of the previous incarnations of it. But hey, it is what it is. But the artwork has been pretty darn fantastic. It's just the story is where it's falling through a little bit. And I think, once again, more people would have been okay with it. It wouldn't have been as abrasive if they didn't lie in the marketing. If they were just upfront and said, yeah, this is a Teela story, and so we're going to do some stories and spotlight more of the other Masters of the Universe characters. I don't think people would have had that much of a problem with it. But that's my thoughts, not yours. I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments. So thank you for watching this short video. I greatly appreciate it. Once again, if you don't mind, help out this channel, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I don't say it very often, but we do have merch. Look down there in the chat section, the info bar down below. We have merch too, where you can rock some Captain Frugal swag or a Captain Frugal cup or whatever makes you happy. Those things do help support this channel. Thank you for your time, and until next time, keep it frugal.